let's follow just how TaToH is playing this. So welcome to Battle Royale, guys. I'll put on the score. You can see some production here at the right-hand side, and that is going to be it. And now we see TaToH, he is trying to expand here. And look at that. That is a trade workshop. If he controls that one, he is gaining lots of resources. We are playing with Turbo. Meanwhile, he at the left-hand side is expanding over here as well. And now he can produce paladins, he can produce barracks, and he basically tries to expand. If a unit is getting close to this one, then you suddenly own this one. And we see Mr. Yo already producing as well. And you kind of try to expand, get more and more area of this map. Look at that. TaToH already owning this one. And then you kind of try to go closer to the center of the map, because the edge of the map is getting smaller and smaller. And this game mode will always end before 30 minutes in game time. If you are Incas, such as DauT, you can produce a lot of warriors, as you can see here. So DauT is going for that one. We even upgraded them, or they realized, okay, they are a bit weak, and they are upgraded, so they're more like a cavalry here, compared to normally more than a knight. And apparently Hera has some issues there, can't really cast that one. And now you can see at the rank, that is basically the military count. I think I want to show you maybe this one, and you can see what they're going for. Or do we want to have overall numbers? I think probably overall military here might be a bit better, and some KDs. So lots of expansion here by TaToH. We see Nicov already expanding quite a bit as well. He is Lithuanians. And Jordan flying in with a host. Hey, yo! We're looking at the first ever Battle Royale event. And taking a look at how those play. And guys, the format will be that we have placements. So basically you get 1 point if you get 8s, 2 points if you get second, if you get 7s, yada yada, and you get 8 full points if you are first. We see Turks here going OGN, going for some skirmishes instead of CA. You obviously have limited resources, can use a market though to balance something out. And actually, OGN might actually be dead here pretty soon. That actually feels like he disconnected to me. His army not really using. He doesn't have any buildings, and now will lose his units as well. He might drop out and only get 1 point. Justus is indeed Debbie. Purple might be the first defeated player. Skirm is dying here. Cavalier is dying. Another skirmisher. And that means 1 point for OGN. T90 taking that kill. Kills don't really matter too much. Civ bonus apply indeed. So you see Hans. Oh, Debbie is out as well. So she will get 2 points for this one. And it will be 4 games for those 4 players, alternating with the group that I'm included. And the 4 players that get the highest score overall will go into the finals, where we play for all the marbles. Blue is getting pushed back here, but we see lots of control here by TaToH in the center. We see Mario Vashe going a bit more towards the center, trying to get some control here. Those units are neutral. If you get close to this area, look at that. Now he turned that one into teal, so he can start producing elite camel archers, can use those siege workshops, and so forth and so on. Also, there's a trade workshop here, so you get more resources here for Mario. As you can see, resources jumping quite nicely. Now taking the fight over here. For now, the castle is still neutral, so he can take this fight under this one, but now retreats. Feels like TaToH is reclaiming that area. Let's get an update from DauT. He is trying to run away with his 2 eagles, run into a yellow tower. Now owns those 2 towers, but might fall here. DauT tries to stay into the game. We can already see, look at that, red map. That's all cut off the map already. DauT with his 2 eagles, that's the only stuff that he still has remaining. And the moment you don't have a building and you don't have any units, you are defeated, you are out of the game. And so in the long run, everyone is pushed towards the center. Mr. Yo defeated as well. So DauT guarantees himself at least 4 points with those 2 eagles still alive. Be the good guys and don't go to any other streams. Don't give any spoilers. Would be lovely. Do you have all upgrades? Yes, you have all upgrades of your units. As you can see, Lithuanians, all their units here. paladins, all the upgrades. And if we compare that to a yellow player, Hunt CA getting all their upgrades, paladins, all the upgrades, but limited to two-handed swordmen. Lots of control here at the bottom. DauT now defeated, so he will get 4 points. And Nicov, TaToH, and T90 official are fighting for the remaining points, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Taking the hill control here is Nicov. T90 doesn't really know where to attack. He's sitting at a strong 128 population. Takes a horrible fight here, though, against the hill of Mario, who's getting pushed further and further to the center. Doesn't really have a lot of control over all that. And T90's resources should just be crazy. Look at how he's jumping in. He has so many trade shops. 7 trade shops here. So that's lots of income. Let's compare that to Teal, who has 3, Blue has 5, and Green shouldn't really have too much left, right? Has only 1, so not a lot of resources coming in. You get some neutral resources, but the problem is also that those markets generate just so much more. T90 is not in the center, though, indeed. He is running around. That one is still not captured. Kind of what we are fighting for in the very long run. CA running around, trying to find another angle. And T90, yeah, he has a lot of buildings, but that's all getting pushed back. And now you can see T90, how many markets does he have? He has 7, and that one is burning down now, so down to 6. Can you use the new CA mod? I technically could, but I didn't want to restart my game every single time. So if I don't make it to the finals, I will use CA for you in the finals. Players don't have everything visible, so as we can see, T90, he runs around here, never really scouted the center, still going around a bit here, and you just saw the circle getting a bit smaller. T90 floating lots of wood, not really using his market. Now he sold lots of wood and now is queuing up some more paladins. And you can see production is just really fast. We're playing this on turbo mode. This one is not faster. This is how it really is producing in the game. Not a lot of cast control by T90. TaToH is doing a good job of camping this hilly area. Still, Teuton is one of the strongest civilizations. You get the extra melee armor, SO, halberdiers. Pretty damn strong, surely. Civ win. Well, Mario's is sitting at 34 population. That's most of what he has. Still some at the top there. Not really producing at the moment. Is now retreating. Didn't really control that castle. T90 is doing a good job of getting control there. Mario is microing back. Tries to get more than 5 points in this game. TaToH now even starting to trap some of the bomber towers. Interesting. Could just send a unit here and everything belongs to him, because Nicov is not really protecting it too well. Still producing some from home, but TaToH decides to just camp the shadow, pop 147. This one looks really good for TaToH to get 8 points, but still remember, guys, it is 7, 6, and 5 points for grabs. And well, now you see Mario fighting against T90 and Nicov, trying to still get spot number 2. The meta has not settled yet. Indeed, guys, this is the first official competitive game in this game mode, so there will be lots and lots of changes in this game mode. At least that's what I'm assuming. And people will figure out how to play this one. Random Civilization was the game mode. This one will be 10 games, 4 in Group A, 4 in Group B, and 2 final games to settle who gets the share of the 10k prize pool. This one will be included in the November update of Age of Empires, but I don't know if it will be ranked. I assume no, but don't quote me. Don't quote me. TaToH will 3-1 soon. Well, he's at pop 163 with the hill advantage. And, oh, that is a weird choice by him. Trading off lots of halberdiers there. Is he trying to push this one away? Now takes that castle as well. That's pretty solid for him. He is still gaining lots of resources. Not really using his wood too well. But with the SO, camping quite nicely. Do you think TaToH is the biggest favorite, given his experience with weird modes? Well, most people have him and me in the top 2. But yeah, he is surely great in those game modes. Yeah. As you can see, another tower burning down. Pretty happy that most likely we didn't have any drops unless OGN dropped earlier. Is there a unit garrison in castle? Can it still be captured? Yes, that's actually what we have seen several times. 20 units in the castle, 1 runs under it. Everything gets ungathered. And your opponent has the castle. Does the M knowledge help here? No, not at all. Like, army control helps a bit, but not really. I actually did some hotkey changes for this mode. Included select all army and did include select all military buildings. Set them on 2 new hotkeys and try to make something happen. Now we're getting really tight here. Look at that. Red zone getting closer and closer. And we see green now really cornered. Teal, that's his last army. 32 units here. 36 at the moment. 1490 is running around as well with his CA. Trying to get some more points. No one is fighting TaToH. Yeah. Well, they know, like, engaging here is not an option. I have the feeling Leary will clear up. I have the feeling Leary won't even play. So if the guaranteed unit kicked out, don't they just capture the building right back? Nah, you need to kill every unit of the opponent under it, right? So if one unit runs under it, you have to kill it, and then you gain the castle back. We might join other people later on in Discord. They're trying to set everything up there to observe as well. Are points handed out based on the last man standing? Yep. The longer you're on the game, the more points you get placement-wise. 8, 7, 6, 5. Still left. 4, 3, 2, 1 already awarded. Oh, Monka S trying to get for some conversion. Goes back into it though. T90 camping that area. Probably should use the stable. Tries to get some more hussars out. Maybe could have squeezed in a paladin as well. Now we can see, okay, Mario Ovalle is down. T90 might be next. He has 35 units, 66 still for Nicov left over here. He's getting pushed into this one further and further. And you just saw how some of his units died. Resources for TaToH, pretty solid there. Goes for some more kills. And now Nicov could maybe even decide, okay, do I want to attack T90, who is still running away in this one? Uh-oh, this one will be interesting. Runs into a bomber tower. Could capture that one, though. No, dies before, actually. And now just runs around. TaToH maybe intercepting. It's getting closer and closer. T90. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this could be bad. SO shots, guys. No! T90 is running. SO shots are so crucial here. Oh, hallelujah. TaToH killing the rest of T90's units, kind of. T90 still has 13 units left. Green is running as well. It's basically green and yellow trying to survive, trying to fight for spot number 2 in this one. If T90 does that, then would be genius moves. But, oh, SO shots flying in. 2 paladins still left for T90, 26 for green. Does a good job here. Maybe green loses everything. That would be the genius move by T90 if he gets enough out. Green is at the top, yellow dies, and T90 gets 3 points. Nicov gets 2 points. T90 gets 6 points. 7 points here for Nicov, and TaToH will get 8 points. That was qualifier number 1, and we will have 8 qualifiers, 4 in Group A, 4 in Group B, and then 2 final games. Whew, I will play next. I will need to jump out of this one quickly because I'm the responsible guy for hosting all the games. We can see TaToH's KD, pretty solid. 175 largest army there. That's pretty solid as well. And we see economy. Well, if you control all those shops, you see T90. He had most income for so long. TaToH in the end more control and got some. TaToH the only one surviving to the end. And yeah, you can see Mr. Yo dying early. OGN and Justus as well. Mario was around. T90 had lots of control. Nicov making it till the end. And TaToH obviously the most dominant of them all.